Hello, my Bantam fandom. It is I, KK Random, and today I am going to read you my speech for English class. I did my speech today, actually, in front of the class. It was very nerve-wracking, and I was shaking the whole time, but it was embarrassing. Well, it wasn't embarrassing, but it was, like, nerve-wracking, like I said earlier, just a couple seconds ago. Anyways, it's a speech free write. It had to be like over 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes, but a little bit over 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So mine reached that. I don't remember what my time was, but I did it, so hope I get a good grade on it. The speech is about the Chicago trip, which was my last video. It was about that Chicago trip with Lorena. So, I have everything written down, so I'm gonna read it. Okay. How far would you travel to be able to see your favorite singers? I drive all the way to Chicago, Illinois. In fact, Chicago is also the most interesting place I've been. I've been to Texas and Georgia, but Chicago is one of a kind. I made tons of memories with my best friend Lorena and my parents, and even some strangers we met that was there for the same reason that we were there. After we had gone through the border of Indiana to Illinois, there was a bridge that we had to cross. It looked purple, but I don't think it was actually purple. It was probably just my eyes being tired and everything because we woke up really early. To the right of the bridge was a construction site. They had metal towers built up. It kind of looked like the skeleton of a new building, but I'm not sure. It looked pretty, nonetheless. Once we passed the bridge, we drove down the highway to the entrance of Chicago. In the distance, we saw the buildings, like, outlines kind of thing. It was like a scene from a movie where, like, it's like the end of the movie and they're just taking that far away camera shot, and it just made Chicago look like a dream city. It was noisy when we made it. There was cars beeping, people talking / laughing / screaming, music playing somewhere in the distance. My heart beamed with excitement as I realized that we had made it there. I remember looking at Lorena and just like being like, oh my gosh, we're here, we're in the same city as BTS. We had gone to Chicago for the BTS concert. She's been a fan of BTS for about 2 years, while I've only been a fan for one year, which was my 8th grade year. When my parents first asked me who I wanted to take to the concert, I didn't really stop to think. I knew immediately that she would be the one I wanted to take. We had only been friends for maybe 6 to 7 months, and we'd like gotten closer in the past like 3 months, I think it was. But that didn't really stop me from saying her name. The city had a fun aura. It was anything but bland. There were graffitied buildings and splashes of color all over. The smell of food wafted through the sidewalk as we passed by Chicago's best pizza place. It had been crawling with people, maybe over 50. Some of the people were even like sitting on the ground in front of it, I think waiting for their pizza. When the time finally came for the concert to start, I was freaking out. I was beyond excited. Lorena and I were jumping in our seats, waiting for the group members to make their appearance. The sky darkened, leaving our BTS bombs, our light sticks. Actually, I have it. The BTS light stick. This thingy thing. It You can change the color and everything. You can change the color if you get like this little BTS Bomb app and Bluetooth it and everything. Anyways, those sticks were like the only source of light besides the stage. Music started playing and smoke flooded the stage. There was yelling, laughter, handfuls of smiles, screaming. Then just like that, the concert was over. I had asked my mom what was the highlight of the trip to Chicago for her, and she said, seeing my daughter so happy and excited, and also getting to make a memory with her on Mother's Day. Lorena and I both, we lost our voices the next day, but it was completely worth it. Like, that's the best way to lose your voice. Lorena had said it was unreal. From the beginning until the end, I couldn't believe I was there. And during the concert itself, when we were doing the wave, I felt like a part of something so big and amazing. Sounds cheesy, but it really felt like a dream. That's how far I would travel to see my favorite singers. Well, I'd probably travel more, but you get the point. You get the gist. So I hope you guys enjoyed my speech. I hope I did it well. I will see you guys in the next future video. Bye!